news just coming in. India has issued an advisory to all Indian citizens in Israel. India has urged Indian citizens to exercise utmost caution and avoid unnecessary travel within Israel and even to Israel. The Indian embassy has issued a statement to Indians in Israel, asking them to stay as close to bomb shelters as possible. And this is a live and current situation. This is what Israeli forces always tell their citizens. Whenever you travel, make sure you know where is the nearest bomb shelter. Keep listening to radio news if you're traveling in a vehicle or in a train. Rush to the nearest bomb shelter as and when required, because in multiple cases, the time from the warning to the time the missile or rocket may hit may just be a couple of minutes, in instances less than a couple of minutes. So it's just in the nick of time that you can get to the nearest bomb shelter. And well, that's the difference between staying alive, God forbid dying, or getting maimed in these strikes. Because some of these rockets and missiles, even if the projectiles are neutralized mid-air, the falling debris could cause damage. The burning fuel could cause harm. So there are multiple precautions that need to be taken. Standard operating procedure in Israel. Little school children are warned and told what they need to do. But those traveling to these countries need to be extremely, extremely cautious. No bravado in a situation like this. It's a life and death situation right now in Israel, as you can see in these images. The missile defense shield gets activated the moment radars detect an incoming projectile. And the way Israel tracks its adversaries, the moment those missiles are launched or the moment the rockets are launched, they get to know the they track the entire flight path, and then it's almost technology that takes over and decides what's the best location to neutralize the incoming threat. But Iran has also been studying the way the Iron Dome system functions. So efforts have been successful in the past to overwhelm the Iron Dome system, and that is when one barrage after the other is fired. So that's how you can overwhelm the system. When the Iron Dome system is being reloaded, reactivated, recalibrated, that's the time a barrage can hit. But Israel too keeps a step ahead of its adversaries, and multiple systems then get activated as one is being reloaded and recalibrated for protection. The other ones get activated. So this is a cat and mouse game where life and death gets activated almost all the time, 24/7, 365 days a year. Consider what's happening in Israel, and we have maps to show you that entire situation. Israel surrounded by threat. You have the Hamas in Gaza Strip to the south. You have Hezbollah in the north. You have the Houthis. They may be 2,000 kilometers away, but the Houthi rebels are now armed by Iran with longer range missiles.